Good evening, everybody. Thank you again for joining us tonight. Let me jump right into why Petra and I started God's Kids. About 10 years ago, we had a desire to help kids, and we were listening to some missionaries talk about an orphanage in the Philippines. It was over 20 years old, and it had a large renovation that needed to be done. And so we got involved in that and supporting that work, only to find out later that roughly 20% of the funds made it to the kids. And we quickly realized if we're going to be involved in orphanages, we had to be out in the field and working with them ourselves. And so we started God's Kids and formed a board of directors that set up a structure that corporate sponsors would take care of 100% of the overhead, and that way 100% of your donations will go directly to serving the children. What we do in the field is support orphanages. Their basic needs, the things they need to take care of kids, like food, clothing, shelter. We get involved in a lot of other construction projects and other things. The structure that we have, as George had mentioned, is that we require accountability. We require monthly reporting of all the resources that they get from all sources and all of the expenses. So each month prior to funding, Gary will receive their reports and go through them. The advantage of receiving reports of lots of orphanages, we get to see what's common and what should be happening at them. And so it allows us to hold them accountable. The other thing, along with our visits, they must agree to unannounced visits. If you're going to take care of kids, you must be willing to allow people to show up unannounced and make sure the kids are being taken care of. And we do that. Another thing that we do commonly is construction. Some of you know that we're in the construction-related business, and so we've got 25 years of understanding what it takes to get construction projects done, get them done on time, get them done on budget, and make sure you're not funding something that's not getting finished. I can give you an example of a common construction project for us. In 2005, on my first trip to Liberia with my friend Christine, we were touring orphanages, and this was a bath. In the last year, we wanted to make an improvement, and we have built indoor bathrooms at all the dorms in the God's Kids supported orphanages in Liberia. Without having indoor bathrooms in a dorm, children have to go outside, sometimes several hundred feet, to the bathrooms. For the girls, it's especially dangerous because of the predators outside. The other challenge is if you get two teenage kids that are smart enough to figure out they're going to go to the bathroom at 10:15 at night, they're outside alone without any adult supervision. So having indoor bathrooms was a priority on the trip that George and I went on in 2009, and we've completed that project.